think about, and correct me if I interpret what you're saying, a facility, a cultivation facility to be has to have merit. It doesn't really matter where you are in the state. I don't think if you applied for a cultivation facility, and this is just my opinion, in southeast or northwest Arkansas, the merit is the merit of an application. Just because you're in one region and you're the only application, if your merit isn't good enough, you wouldn't get a facility just because you're in that area. Now, I agree that if you're in that area, it may provide some type of, I would think, bonus points or something in that area that is of need. But I don't think I would want to just because you're in that area say that you get cultivation facility. Unless your application has lots of merit.
I don't think it can be the only merit, I guess, but
Right.
we only have one, so we had one application out of the southeast public health region, and the only merit it had was it was in that area, but on the other criteria, you know, their ability to finance it, the ability to secure and track inventory, safety and marketing, you know, who are the business owners, what is their business plan? I mean, if there's nothing but that, then I guess it may not have enough merit to go. But I expect if we put this out there, because I would say my intent of my motion was to create economic opportunity throughout the state of Arkansas. This is an Arkansas amendment, and it's not. It's up to us if it's going to happen that way. We would do it. If we just look at where the true quote financial power would be, we'd probably have all, like I said, we'd have all between Fayetteville and Little Rock. So the merit on this was to give a lot of Arkansans opportunities financially by doing it this way. So that was my goal of making that motion, and why I think that does have merit to put it in other areas of the state than just, you know, Fayetteville, Little Rock areas.
And wouldn't you think that would be something that we should look at on the applications themselves versus necessarily? What I'm worried about is pigeonholing us as a commission into saying we have to have one in the southeast public health region, and then we don't get a good, what I would consider a good, solid application for that region. I would rather have it where we can, you know, maybe say, hey, if you're willing to put one here, that may be worth a bonus point somehow, but not necessarily pigeonhole us into saying there isn't a real good applicant, or I guess the way I would look at it is saying if they meet the minimum, I'll say, qualifications, but they aren't one of the top 5 we received, is that still good enough for us? Or are we going to say, no, because of where you're choosing to locate it, we have to do this one, versus picking the true top 5 people out of the system?
Well, I would say when you're making those choices, though, what makes someone in the top 5? I mean, you're right. If you got, I guess, someone that has a horrible business plan, et cetera, but I guess I just have more faith that there's a lot of smart people all over the corners of the state, and I think we'll get good business plans from all over that can hit. Once we put these criteria out, I suspect we won't get many applications that don't fill those criteria. I mean, if you don't check all the boxes, I mean, in a competitive environment, you probably won't get a license.
And it may be, and to me, it may take longer in some areas to get the right application. I don't think, I don't know if there's a time frame on when that application has to be approved in that area.
If you don't get an application for the area, then you wouldn't have one to work with.
Right.
And that solves that problem. I mean, I think competition will solve itself out, but I suspect we got business people from all over the state, entrepreneurs from all over the state. I suspect we'll get one from every area. I'd be shocked if we did.
Well, no, I think we ought to just maybe leave the geographic pigeonhole part for later and see if, you know, maybe we can look at section 9 especially, because I think that's a place where we can deal with it a little more effectively. And I totally understand that, you know, I think we're gonna get lots of applications from all over. And I would hope we'd get someone from all those different regions. But the thing that as an attorney, I'm always loath to pigeonhole myself into a corner where I can't get out of it later. And I think that's one thing about these rules that I would rather have the flexibility to say, okay, these, you know, or, you know, are in southeast Grant County, but not in Jefferson County, and because of that, we can't give them we can't give them the cultivation facility. So I guess that's where I would stand on the matter.
You know, there are eventually going to be 8 cultivation facility, and there are 3 that don't have any designation. You know, I don't know what are the other commissioners saying about, what do you call it, pinholing ourselves? Pigeonholing ourselves.
Flexibility.